Okay, I got bad news for y'all, man. Y'all ain't gonna like it. I had a video loaded already. Was happy, had it already. Covered episodes 2, 3, and 4. I get to checking the footage. I don't know what happened, but for some reason, it only captured the last 12 minutes. I was pissed. I have a feeling I know why it happened, and to be honest, but the point is, that footage is no good, can't use it, it's done, it's gone, whatever. Now, I was gonna let the Darwin incident lie after I'd seen those episodes. I was like, all right, I've seen enough. I'll leave that to whoever likes the show to watch the show. But I feel like I owe y'all at least one more video on this series. I really do. So we are going to watch episode 5 and most likely 6 here now. Unfortunately, y'all, like I said, episodes 2, 3, and 4, they lost to the ether. They're gone. I'm so sorry. Ain't no one more pissed than me, believe me. But hey, man, that's technology for you. It just don't work sometimes. So yeah, if you don't know what the Darwin incident is, or why we're watching it, or just anything that's going on, I advise you to go and watch the first video I made on this shit. It's a hilarious show. It's a lot going on that just doesn't make sense when I think about it. But please go back and watch the first video I made on this if you need more context. Now, before we get on to episode 5, let me give you a brief rundown of what happened in the 2, 3, and 4, just so you know what's going on and you're as aware as I am. Now, if y'all remember correctly, in the episode 1, them vegan terrorists blew up her building. Yeah, y'all, they killed a kid in that building, bruh. A kid died and they do not give a fuck. Their slogan, their motto, if you're not with us, you're against us and we'll just kill you. That's basically what their motto is. So I don't know, y'all, unless y'all stop eating your meats, drinking your milks, eating your cheese, if you don't stop all of that immediately, you're liable to get bombed. It's really that simple. So along with that happening, there were some other things. We found out Charlie's birth mother is alive, as in quite literally the chimp that birthed him, she's still alive. We also found out that before she was pregnant with him, she stood above the rest of the chimps. She was a super intelligent, she was a super chimp. This female chimp was as smart as a chimp could even be. And then here comes this Dr. Grossman nigga. Oh, I'm disgusted. Dr. Grossman took a liking to her. Nigga got infatuated with her. In fact, and I'm gonna call it how I see it based on what the text said on the screen. That nigga was in love with her. I'm not joking. That's what was insinuated. The doctor was in love with the female chimp. This resulted in a chimp getting pregnant, by the way. May I also remind you, his name is Dr. Grossman. You actually can't make this up. This is cinema. It's actually cinema. So we found out that little tidbit of information. And ever since the mother gave birth to Charlie, she lost her intelligence. She's now dumber than the average chimp. So whatever Dr. Grossman did to get this half human, half chimpanzee going, the mum suffered in the process. She now dumb as hell even. I'ma tell y'all now, we need Dr. Grossman removed from the streets. I'm not trying to hear about nothing else. Dr. Grossman, I need you removed from the streets. Cause right now he's missing. I'm going to need the entire police force looking. There's nothing else that we should be focused on apart from getting this sick nigga off the streets. So along with that, there was a couple other things that happened. The vegan terrorists made their move on Charlie, waited till it got dark, pulled up to his yard. Lucy, his mum and dad, him, they were all in there having dinner, and no bullshit, they tried to murder him. Everybody who was not named Charlie in that house, his mother, his father, Lucy, they tried to get them gone. These vegan terrorists do not play, bro. I guess somehow in their mind, they thought it would somehow steer Charlie towards them if the people he loved died or something. I don't know. Either way, they attempted to murder the family and friends, but Charlie was in the house and that nigga said, we don't do that here. Nigga stepped in and handled the assault with ease, I might add. To be honest, it got to a point where I was seeing the terrorists trying to fist fight Charlie. They were trying to box Charlie, a half human, half chimpanzee. They were trying to throw hands, expecting to... Alright, man. As you can tell, they got their ass whooped and they ran. What followed after that was the police kind of monitoring Charlie and his family to make sure no funny business was going on and make sure everything above board. It ultimately culminated in Lucy saying she felt fear and anxious because the vegan terrorists were still out there. They were still trying to get to Charlie and they may hurt her and Charlie's family in the process again. Charlie heard that and was like, bet. So if these niggas aren't around no more, then you won't feel scared, you won't feel anxious. Charlie said, word. Nigga tracked the vegan terrorists down, did not take him long to do it either. Pulled up to the yard and said, oh yeah, all 3 of you, immediately turn yourself into the police, hand yourself in. Them terrorist boys were just happy Charlie turned up and came to them, to be honest. They didn't even, like, they were just happy they was getting to speak with Charlie. So they lied and said, yeah, you know what, we'll turn ourselves in, fam. If that's what you want, fam, you know what I'm saying? You the guy, you big bro, we'll do that. So they're driving to the police station, Charlie's in the car, and naturally they had no intentions of turning themselves in, so they cause a car crash. The result is 2 of them escaping, with the driver being severely injured. Charlie helps pull the driver out the car, and out of nowhere, all the cameras start flashing coming in. And from an optics perspective, it looks like Charlie was kind of working with the terrorists. That's what it looks like. That's not what happened, but it's what it looks like. So the popo come in now and they start talking about, oh, you're under arrest, chimp. We've been meaning to get your ass. And yeah, Charlie gets locked up. And then we get this whole conversation about Charlie's rights and how he's not considered a human, so he doesn't have any of the rights a human has, and he's technically classed as an object or some bullshit. It was a long thing about rights and whatnot. Long story short is Charlie don't have no rights. He's considered essentially what I said, an object. The mum and dad go to pick him up from prison. They go to get him for his release, thinking that's what's going on. They take Lucy with them. They get to the station and the police chief is like, nah, he ain't coming out, bro. Then Lucy screams Charlie's name and I kid you not, within 10 seconds he just breaks out the cell. That nigga Charlie was in the cell for vibes. He just didn't give a fuck. He was just there for vibes. He breaks out the cell and says, Lucy, you called? I'm here now. I think I did a pretty good job kind of summarizing those 3 episodes. To be honest, I've been recording for 15 minutes and I haven't even started watching the episode yet, so we should probably do that. If there's things you don't understand while watching, don't worry, I don't understand them either. We're in the same boat, I promise you. This show is really just that type of show. But yeah, enough yip yapping. Let's see what's going on now in the world of Darwin's incident. I know my brother Charles Darwin didn't envision this, I'll be so honest. It is quite literally exactly where we left off. Damn. This is him breaking out the prison, y'all. Like I said, this is it. I'm saying prison, but it looks more like a station. By the way, he free. Free the guys, free broski. It's home time. Let go. We are not staying. Simmer down and get back in your cell. Or what? What will you do? You niggas will get touched. Let's not do this. Put the gun down. You don't want this action, bro. You shouldn't put animals in places like that. I don't think they really care, dog. I'll be honest. Oh, she got the camera out? Oh, yeah, it's up. It's gonna be all over Twitter. You're cooked, buddy. We gonna cancel you right now. We're gonna get bashed again. I'm telling you, fam. You want that publicity? You know how the internet do be too. Twitter gonna have a field day. They're gonna dox you and all sorts. You want that? You don't really want that. How does a thing break out of jail? Yeah, technically he's not a person. So that's true. Then we're all good. Let's go. All right, yeah, I'm telling you, let's go. Put the gun down, nigga. You ain't finna put it down. Oh shit, no, he not backing down. I thought that would have been enough. You gonna let that thing go? Up the switch if you're bad. Up that shit, Phil. Up it. Nigga talking about call for some backup. No, up it yourself right now. You know this big nigga. Who you? Oh, you the sheriff? Sheriff, your people them are moving a bit rowdy, I'll be honest. Oh, why would you look at that? The sheriff is a reasonable guy. Everybody get back to your station. There's nothing to see here. Exactly whose final decision is this, Roy? The sheriff's. Who else's? The sheriff just gave you a direct order. You're not going to disobey, right? Surely. Now that's sorted, we can get back to the real problems. Where Dr. Grossman? Where he at? That's the real nigga that should be locked up. Where is he? That and where these vegan terrorist niggas at? Because they will kill anybody and everybody. And they really do need to go. So how's Charlie doing now? I don't think that nigga cares though. I'm telling you, yeah, that nigga don't seem to care about much, I'll be honest. He likes going to school. He does indeed. Oh, you know what? I just remembered something. I don't know how Charlie finna go to school now. Y'all remember what happened in episode 1 where he couldn't have lunch? Yeah, nah. He gonna sit down and eat his lunch and niggas are gonna come to him with all sorts of questions before he even takes a bite of his apple. Also, I've just paused it, but I kid you not, that's what this show does. I don't know why it's written like this. I don't know if the entire show is trying to be a political statement or what, but it just forces political topics in left, right and center and forces conversations into this show. And on top of that, it's not even done in like a smart way. There's no sort of subtlety. It's just straight there in your face, just political discussion for no apparent reason. It's just very odd. But so is this show. It's why we're still here watching it, because while it's odd, it intrigues me. Charlie is not the important thing here. All right, god damn. I'm glad Charlie made a friend. I guess. Lucy's kind of a weirdo, I'll be honest. But everyone else in this school is even worse, so we'll have to make do. And here we go. Vegan monkey terrorist. That's what they call them. I actually dread these school scenes. I actually dread them. I've come up with a plan. Oh, this should be good. Human Z's rights. Okay, step 1, make friends. I don't know if that's happening. He was already operating from a disadvantage. Now he's linked to terrorists. Ain't nobody gonna want to be his friend. I'll be honest with you, Lucy, bro. The jig is just truly up. Anyone sitting here, mind if we, yeah, they're not even, look, see? They don't... They left. They weren't even trying to hear what she had to say. They got, yep, see, I find this shit very interesting because it was only a couple episodes ago that everybody had something to say at the dinner table. This nigga Charlie couldn't even eat his lunch. Now all of a sudden, nobody want to talk to him. Nobody want to do that. Interesting. The students in this school are insufferable. I swear to God. Want to head out? Oh, now we want to head out. I'm disgusted. Lucy, let it go, bruh. It's not gonna work, man. These niggas are some losers. And they calling you a monkey keep... All right, man. This show teetering some lines here that I do not like. Oh yeah, Lucy said she wanted to become vegan or something. For some reason, she talks about it like it's a faith or something. I don't know why she does, but she does. Also, Lucy's mum don't fuck with her being friends with Charlie because the vegan terrorist almost killed her when she was in his house. Which is reasonable, to be fair. The mum is a bit of a douche though. But I can see where the concern comes from. If you want friends, there are plenty of other kids. I don't think there is for her, I'll be honest, man. Lucy weird too. Like, please, let's not get things mistaken. She a weird girl. You're transferring school. Wow, just like that? You just gonna move her out the school? all willy-nilly? How much motion you have as an adult to just do that? To be fair, I don't think it's that hard, but still. Oh, Lucy just threatened her with being a bum. She said, if you transfer me from schools, I'll be a bum for the rest of my life. I mean, that's one way to stay in your school. I mean, you're the one who ultimately ends up being a bum, but it works, I guess. My mom told me to just act normal at school. There's no such thing as normal for you, my brother. We'll focus on the girls. What? We will do what now? Milzoe all crazy about a certain dominance and hate new guys, but girls can give and take crop. What? Huh? I don't know what to tell you, dog. This sound like a bunch of yippest of a yap. I don't know what to say, y'all. I don't have sentences to construct and form together, I'll be honest. But we're about to find out if this whack ass plan works. Let's see. They are not interested. Yeah, it's already over. Mission failed. We'll get them next time. Charlie wants to work with you guys too. Charlie don't care. Those ears look great on you. What? Huh? You know what? A for effort. He tried. Those ears look great on you. That's not the worst compliment a nigga could put together. Also, why has he climbed up top of the building? Why has he done that? Oh, they did that. They didn't even stay. They weren't here for none of it. They go. Them girls move like prime Usain Bolt. I ain't never seen people move that fast. Man, it's so obvious the way they're freezing us out. They were doing that to y'all before. Like, I don't know what to tell you. You never stood a chance. Girls are only interested in who kissed who broke up with who. And if you're not into it, they call you a lesbian behind your back. What? They're all just so freaking conservative. Okay, all right. You know what? Let's move on. Lucy going on some rant that we just don't need to hear at all. That's why I'm basically a hermit already. Is that right? This place is basically a prison, you know? I wouldn't go that far. Slow your roll. Okay, we're done. Operation terminated. The operation never started. Y'all weren't making a friend. Sorry to tell you. Talking about getting Charlie friends. I don't even think Lucy could get friends, bro. Like, I've seen enough. She's a misanthropo. What? I don't even know what that word means. My bad, y'all. Vocabulary in the mud. If we hang out with them, everyone's gonna think we're weirdos too. And that's a great assessment to make. You have made a fair assessment. Oh, but it seems like y'all don't care. You don't mind being weirdos. Well, then go for it, I guess. Ain't nothing wrong with being weirdos. It's just that you will be. Oh, what you got going on? Why are you looking over there like that? We might have some school shooters in the school. We might have to investigate that. No more surveillance around the school either. Oh, the investigation over? The cops are pulling back from Charlie. About damn time. Oh yeah, paused again. I got some more context for y'all. During that 2 to 4 episode period, a flashback took place where Charlie was like 5, I guess. And he was in school with a bunch of other kids. They were at a swimming pool. The other kids, for some reason, thought it'd be funny to try and drown him. So obviously, half chimp, not half chimp. Couple kids trying to drown you at the age of 5. You go fight back. Charlie fought back, and obviously he's way stronger than those kids were, so he basically whooped them. Then the police got called, aimed their guns at Charlie, the 5-year-old Charlie. And I'll be honest, Charlie whooped them niggas too. And yeah, some police officers still hold a grudge to this day about that. The po-po don't fuck with Charlie, y'all. But to be honest, y'all could have probably gathered that by how this episode has gone so far. Let's continue. Violent drunks to bring in, plenty of fine work to be getting on with. I'm telling you, fam. There's plenty of stuff to do in this city. Who cares about some flipping half chimp? What's going on here? Go vegan, justice for... Okay, alright, here this nigga go. How have niggas managed to make being vegan so annoying? I personally have never cared for vegans. More power to them. Let them do their thing. But somehow niggas have made them insufferable. Oh, hold on. There's beef. Beef's going on. And it doesn't involve Charlie this time. Well, we'll just sit back and watch. That ain't got nothing to do with us. You trying to make us feel bad with this stuff? Yes, I think that's exactly what he's trying to do. What about shellfish or jelly? Okay, we're getting into these debates again. This show has these phases where we get into like political what if scenarios and debates, and they're just so forced. Oh, hold on, he got up the switch. Wait a minute. A red light means stop. Yep, I know. What are we supposed to do with that information? A red light does indeed mean stop. That's the end of the episode. It just ended like... Okay. Right. Yeah, that's... Okay. Like I said, this show doesn't really have the ability to like tackle any sort of themes throughout like showing stuff. So what ends up happening is we have the political debate sections where they just have to tell us stuff and just regurgitate points that are said in real life over and over. And sometimes I'm just very perplexed as to why I'm here. But then I remember this show pretty funny, so I gotta keep watching. On to episode 6. This episode contains scenes of graphic violence. The content depicted. Okay, so there's... Alright, that means shit is about to go down. I'm seated. Let's see the violence. Even if there's no clear division between red and green, drivers wouldn't ignore a red light. Even you can do something as easy as stopping at a red light. We're talking about red light, green light, traffic stop. Listen, throw down. I do not care for these conversations. Swing. Somebody swing. Oh, Charlie stopped him. Why are we getting involved? Please, dog. We didn't have to get involved with this one. Now they got that all over Twitter. It's done now. Somehow Charlie back in the spotlight. Go hash it out in the discussion class. I don't think they're going to be doing that. Charlie, you're going to have to let this nigga... See, now you marked him. It's up. This is not the press we need at the moment, my brother. We need good publicity. Not this. We won't get anywhere if no one listens to what you're saying. That is true. That is a true statement. If nobody listens to you, you're cooked. How do you expect me to protest slavery without pissing off the slave owners? Let's hold on now, stop. We're not about to bring slavery into this. Let's let some things lie. Leave it to this show to somehow bring slavery into the mix. So where's the graphic violence? I went by the disclaimer. I was expecting the graphicness and the violence. We didn't get that. There's still time. The episode ain't over. I can wait. How can you be friends with humans? Who else are niggas supposed to be friends with? Exactly. Are you supposed to speak for all the voiceless animals? Nah, he can just speak for himself. You're the only one who can bridge the gap. Nah, that's all right. We don't need that. Why does everyone think I'm something greater than I should? Tell him that is not my role. That is not my duty. I do not speak for anybody. I speak for myself. He has gotten himself into serious trouble. He has. Are you his parents? It seems like you are. Well, do a better job. He sounded an awful lot like them vegan terrorist niggas right now, and we know how they act. They blow up children. Is that what you want for your kid? To blow up children? Red pill chat. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Red pill channel. I'm not even gonna cover that. Like we can move on. Got the chat going too. Hey chat, is Gare cooked? What if I told you I could give you the power to deliver? All right. Okay. Here we go. If you want to join us, come outside right now. Nah, ain't no vegan terrorists outside. Surely they outside. Damn, this how these vegans be recruiting their members like this? And is this Saint nigga too? Also, from what I can tell, that black guy, he seems to be the leader of all this shit. This terrorism that's going on, he's the one that's running it. ALA's on the right side of history. I don't think they are. I gotta be honest. They are sick niggas. They could never be on the right side of history. If you ain't gonna eat, leave. Well, you ain't got no other fucking business in here, buddy. I don't know what to tell you. Bro said, if you're not gonna order nothing, get out. You best be happy they in there. Be happy they ordered them carrot sticks, because nothing else been ordered in this place. Can you imagine what type of business you run? That's probably why it's empty in the first place. Kicking folks out having a conversation with their carrot sticks. No manners. And that's the problem with restaurants today, to be honest. You know what? I'm getting off track. Let's refocus. I don't care what you do, but don't hang around here. I can't breathe with black stink. All right, pause. When did we... Why are... I didn't even... When did we... How have we... Where did... Who even wrote... What made you go with that verse? Why is that in the script? What type of show are we trying to be here? I don't even... Do we talk about this or not? I just... Like... I know racism's kind of been alluded to from the half chimpanzee, half human standpoint, but that was where it ended. Will this really tie into anything of anything by the end of this show? I'm willing to bet probably not. So once again, I have to ask, what made you go with that verse? You know what? It's all right. It's okay. Let's keep watching. Everybody go about their way. Everybody go about their way. Let's not even... It's all right. It's okay. He finna get his comeuppance right now, isn't he? He gonna get jumped right now, ain't he? Oh, here he... Yeah, We ain't never gonna hear from that restaurant owner again. Oh, yeah, they got him. It's over. So let me get this straight. This nigga can understand how racism is wrong. He can understand that. He can understand the oppression that black folks went through and all of that. But the vegan terrorism, that's above board to him. The blowing up people, that's all within the correct lines of what to be doing. All right, man. I've about seen enough, bro. I really have. We are never seeing that restaurant owner again. I'm so sorry. Oh, you gonna make Gare? He's just a high school student. You gonna make him do it? Gare, don't do it, bro. You do this. There ain't no going back. You do this shit. There ain't no going back. Your day as a normal high schooler is over. It's done. Don't do this. Please. Don't do it. They can't shout animal lives matter. Can we stop? We cannot be putting animal rights with the same rights as human rights. That don't make sense. Charlie as the leader of the ALA, that's not happening. You don't give no fucks to be able to do that. Good luck trying to convince Charlie. It's not gonna happen. Yo, I think we've lost him. Yeah, we've lost him. It's done. This is what the disclaimer was for, clearly. There's no going back for Gary, whatever his name is. He is now one of them. Incoming call Miranda. Sorry, Miranda. I just don't think he's gonna be picking up. Meanwhile, back in school, we're playing chess. Ain't that nice? Oddly silent right now. No one's like, there's been no dialogue or nothing. Normally there's this show won't shut up. Hey, what the slow? Yo, wait a minute. Don't be airing. I might black this out, bro. We ain't gonna be doing all this. Whoa, put the gun down. Chill. Was that a dream? Surely that's not. Surely. Oh my god, we're really doing this? School shooting? Are you insane? Yeah, all right. You know what? Whatever. We really did this? This is in our show? Does it have to be? Really? Oh, Charlie's on the move. They live streaming it on Twitch. Oh my god, this is insane. That disclaimer was needed, I'll tell you that. I now see why it was there. I probably should have heeded its words. Active male shooter with a rifle. Yep, that is what is going on. We got school shooters in our half chimp, half human anime. Can you imagine? The shooters live stream. I'm telling you, he's on Twitch. Or is that YouTube? Either way, maybe he's cross streaming. Either way, it's going down. They need to lock and barricade the doors. Don't leave the room. I don't think they're gonna listen to you, Lucy. Things are going great. You know what? You just enough from you. Charlie will definitely come to stop. He's already on the move. He moving quick too. He gonna be there in a minute. Oh my god, I can't believe what they doing in this show. How many? Enough! Stop! How many do you need to let fly? Leave half dead victims everywhere. Can you imagine? Oh, Lucy in this room too. Keep quiet for a mission only you can complete. What mission that? What's that mission? What about to happen? God bless. Ain't no God blessing this. Yo, that was the end of the episode. What do I do? That's a lot. that's happened in these 2 episodes. More than what happened in episode 2 to 4. When this show wants to be dark, it can take us there. I don't really have words, man. I'll be honest with y'all. Normally I have a lot to say, but right now I don't have words. This show got me reacting to a school shooting. How do I talk about this? I don't like. Yeah, to be honest, listen, I think we've seen enough for today. I may be back to finish this off, this little arc that we got going on, because we have left in the middle of this whole school shooting thing. We've left smack in the middle. But all I know for damn sure is that we're done for today. If y'all want to see me continue to watch this show, this strange show, let me know in the comments down below. I actually don't know what to, like, I have to laugh. I actually have to laugh. We're ending the video. It's alright, it's okay. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe. And until next time, I'm out, y'all.
Them man really want to chat about bars and spit. Grab a note, then I wrote this quick. Man, I hocus this. Talk magic is strange when your focus is. Talk damage insane. Man, I wordsmith kid. Tell a boy at me. Bar for bar, I'll run him down athlete. I ain't really for the beef, but they still chat G. I'm too used to Apple can never try and mac me. I got bars, get it? Said it before, but they never gave credit. Giving all of me to the beat like I'm John.